Hello, manga and anime lovers. I'm Branch, and today I'm going to be talking about You Are Miss Servant, Episode 6. Man, this episode was just so good. I don't even know where to start. It wasn't even anything super special. It was just a return to whatever I felt in those first two episodes that really made me think that this show was going to be something a little bit more special than what it seemed. And I think it's just sincerity that the show oozes sometimes that really is what sets it apart from everything else. Because everyone in the show is just so sincere. I don't even know how to put it. The show just wears its heart on its sleeve and isn't afraid of it. And I don't know, I think that's the best way I can put what I'm feeling about this show right now. But it turns out that the assassin from last episode is going to be a mainstay in the cast, which, I kind of figured she was because, number one, she didn't die. Number two, that's just kind of how these things work. But I do appreciate the chaotic factor that she brings into everything when the sister isn't around. And to be honest, I think I might like her a little bit more than the sister because she is actually really, I don't know, she's a bit different, but she's very competent in messing around and manipulating these two main characters, especially Yuki. It was very, very humorous the way she got her to agree to everything just by promising to buy her the Katsuda bread. I really did appreciate that, especially because it brought back the Katsuda bread plot point from a couple episodes ago. And again, it's just showing that the show really doesn't forget things and plants seeds way before they pay off, which is something I wasn't used to because the first two episodes, they paid off almost right away. But now I'm seeing that the author's playing some long game here occasionally, and I can appreciate that. But by far, my favorite part of the episode was finally getting to meet the two legends, the old couple in the neighborhood who make the Katsuda sauce. Mr. and Mrs. Katsuda, I believe they're called. And everything about that interaction was just fantastic. Mrs. Katsuda is such an epic person. I don't even know how else to say it. She might be my favorite character on the show, and she doesn't even do much. She's just putting up with these two children's antics and just smiling, nodding, going, it's just so funny. And Mr. Katsuda is just an epic man that he is, holding the knife as an expert would and cutting the pork cutlet like a pro. And of course, seeing Yuki fangirling about finally meeting the heroes who make her favorite meal was just fantastic. Everything about that was amazing and I liked it. Peak slice of life stuff right there. That's really all I have to say, but it made the episode for me. But then we also get some more heart later on. I know, they're just piling it on this episode, where we learn a little bit more about Hitoyoshi's past, and it's actually a bit more nuanced than I expected it to be. I mean, I didn't really expect much of it because we didn't see anything, but apparently the mom did something that caused the marriage to fall apart, and she left with the daughter, which I find interesting because if she was the reason the marriage fell apart, and she really was so horrible, then why did she get the daughter? And also, has she visited Hitoyoshi? My guess is not, because otherwise Hitoyoshi wouldn't be having these nightmares. And then it makes me wonder, why is she not visiting Hitoyoshi? Why is the sister allowed to visit Hitoyoshi? Is the father involved in this? Does the father not want them meeting? Although I think the sister casually mentioned Hitoyoshi contacting his mom about Yuki, so they are in contact, so I really want to know what's going on here. They're really teasing us, and it's making me really impatient. And I know it's really going to pay off whenever this plot point is resolved. Even if it's not something super bombastic, it's definitely going to hit really hard, at least emotionally, for the characters. And then finally we have what might be my favorite plot thread in the entire episode, which is really not even a plot thread at all. It's just mentioned how Hitoyoshi's talking about how he used to go to hero shows as a kid when he's comparing that experience to what Yuki's experiencing when she visits the Katsudas. And at the end of the episode, it comes back around because he's telling her that the dream he was having wasn't all bad because a hero came to rescue him. And in his dream, it was Yuki. And I just found that really nice. It brought everything around. A fantastic episode, and I'm really looking forward to what happens next time. That being said, that's all I have to say for now. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.